we all the time are curious about the Big Bang. I mean, how we existed, how human beings find themselves where they are today. We all the time ask ourselves questions. It is that ability to think like that that builds about innovation in our own minds. Arthur C. Clarke wrote in Nature in almost 1933, 25 years later, the first satellite was built. Seymour Papert, both him and Minsky at MIT developed artificial intelligence to a totally different level. Failure. How do we embrace failure? It's a culture issue. In order how to remove fear, and who are the people who almost induce this in us? Schools, parents, society. So my argument is that if we can be able to remove this concept of fear to try something, we can be able to innovate. And because of the population that we have in the continent that is young, it creates a conducive environment for innovation and development. And until in the African continent we deal with language issues, the way in which we engage with the internet is going to still create inhibitors how we build systems for the future. I think today we talk about mobile devices and how we develop products and devices that will be able to take us to the next generation. You want to access the internet, and the language written at the entrance of the internet you don't understand. How would you be able to get into the internet and do the things that we do? In the languages that people will understand, that people can search, that people can be able to relate to the internet in their languages. That is where, in my argument, that the innovation has to start. What technologies do you use to do this? You use artificial intelligence, it's the technology that you use. You use name entity registry, which is algorithms and vector algebra that you use to build technologies such as language. NLP, which is what is called, natural language processing platforms. These are things that we have to start to build if we want the future generations in the African continent to be able to relate with the internet in the same way as kids in Europe or anywhere in the world relate. With all the big data that comes out of all the languages that we speak and the things that we do in our natural language, for them to be intelligently able to search, analyze on the internet, we need to fight against fear, and we need to be able to ensure that we can be bold and work hard and ensure that we can innovate. And the fundamental way to innovate through is your own language, is your own mother tongue. If you are unable to use coding and translate it into your own mother tongue, we will have very little applications in the African continent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.